Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Twilight Football. It's great to have you with us at Marvel Stadium. We're set for an enthralling contest between Essendon and Gold Coast. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. And here come the visitors. With me. Hello, Half. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. A lot has been written and spoken about this match. None of it matters, of course. It's all about action, so it'll be fascinating to see who hits in harder today.
Thanks for those insights, Half. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Draper wins the first tap. Parrish, what can he manufacture? Honours the lead. Searching kick. Shield is the man on the spot and is marked
for the perfect start.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
So important to get the reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Bombers on the board early. Witts, the winner there. Closed him down. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. Heppel out of the congestion. Redmond doesn't often waste it. Hollins takes an excellent grab. Centering ball. Laverde with the big fist. Jeffrey is always dangerous inside 50. He's got it!
He might just be in for a big day.
So a goal apiece and a good contest so far. Witts with the tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Miller, Ellis. Throws it on the boot. Leaves it behind. Terrific forward pressure. Redmond. He's caught. Penetrating ball. Merritt is hard to beat one-on-one. Normally delivers. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Martin hunting the footy. McDonald tipping Woody. Can he get a shot away? It's a goal!
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Bombers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The two big men do battle. Long. Was that a legal disposal? That's a strong mark.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Did all the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
Ellis heads wide with the kick in. Farah can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Desperate defence. What's he got on offer? Hine from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Draper wins the tap. Martin. It's a tough game. Hine. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Shield. Graham got a fist in.
Happy to concede a behind.
Lemons brings it back in. Witts wins the contest hands down. He's generally a good kick. Graham. He might have thought about the corridor. Kelly spoils. Long. He's been busy so far. Zerk-Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No easy exit. Martin. Can he mop up? They're playing with purpose and poise. McGrath. Shield in the right spot. Draper. You can see their confidence growing. Wiedemann marks at centre-half forward. They've picked their way through. Weller. Ridley wins it back. Great mark. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Jeffrey. Probing ball. Casbolt. Here's real danger now.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. Shield kicks inside the forward 50. Farah showing why he's such a good defender. Out wide with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. Goes long. Ridley spoils. Martin cops some unwanted attention. Shield. Who's front and centre? Wiedemann sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Bombers making all the running early. Witts showing his skills. He's stopped in his tracks. Swallow only knows one way. Gets his kick despite the heat. Laverde spoils. Ridley. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Good thinking and good execution too. Shield. Crunching tackle.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. The defenders will be nervous. Ridley went bang. Kelly does well under pressure. Run. The Bombers look sharp early. Shield. This is promising. Wiedemann is a beacon in that forward line. Going at his second. Good disciplined defence. McDonald tipping Woody. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Draper wins it. Attracted a crowd. Hine. He's got it!
The Bombers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Suns are in danger of being run over. Witts looking for territory. Swallow. That's a bruising tackle. Merritt. Draper. What a first turn they're having. This is good ball movement.
The Bombers have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drawn it.
The Suns are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Bombers will be hard to stop now. Draper with the tap. Martin. Merritt. Bit of a nothing kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Picking their way through. Punched away, and we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Suns are not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
Witts wins the hit out. The Suns under great pressure. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's got it!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Bombers have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Rucks go at it. Martin, he's wrapped up. Merritt, they're irrepressible at the moment. Wiedemann, the distance is the only problem. He's got it!
The Suns have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Bombers are looking irresistible. Punch clear. Parrish. That's skillful. Merritt. They've got winners all over the park. You can't question his commitment. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Suns are looking down and out. Draper gets his hand to it. Parrish, the midfield battle's so important. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Shield, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Bombers are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Suns need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Good ruck work. Swallow. How will the umpire see this? Miller. Witts. That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
He completely miscued that.
The Bombers have started well. He's hit up the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Martin. They're leading them a merry dance. Hine. The Suns are chasing tail. Right. Marks on centre wing. Thought his way through it. Martin takes the mark and can extend the margin.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Touch and go.
The Bombers have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Suns are having a nightmare. Witts smashes it out of there. Good tackle. Clever kick. Ellis. Lukosius. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. Witts wins the tap. Swallow absorbs the pressure. Well done. Right. They're cutting them to ribbons. Lace out. Great footy.
The Bombers with a late chance.
Heads for the pocket. Collins making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Suns aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Witts got his palm to it. Swallow. What a work ethic he has. Wiedemann. He's under close attention. Wright takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Witts with a deft tap. Rao. Parrish. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ballard. He's besieged. They've put themselves under pressure. Solid tackle. Ineffective disposal. He's run into trouble. Might be time for one more score here. Ridley. Spoils. Hine. He's set upon. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Witts palms it down. Miller. That's an impressive mark.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Leans back and drills it.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Bombers have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Witts wins the hit out. Swallow. Miller. He ran into a brick wall. Lukosius. He's got one already. Will this be number 2? Punched away.
And finally over the line.
McGrath heads wide with the kick in. Kelly marks in the back pocket. Good penetration on the kick. Hine. The Bombers are doing as they please. Shield, the aerialist, will battle for this ball. Wiedemann has a vice-like grip. It's a dominant display. They've got a problem now.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
He's got 2 already. Ballard with a terrific mark deep in defence. Goes wide. Ainsworth with a chance to relieve the pressure. Miller has found some space. Ellis running in support. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Parrish. Martin. Who's at home? Wiedemann is in a better position.
This will blow the margin out to beyond 50.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Ellis, tasked with the kick in. Farah, strong grab. Good vision there. Ainsworth, stripped of it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Martin gathers on the forward flank. Stringer marks. Will he go the bomb? Into the pocket he goes. Collins spoils. Holman was committed to the contest. That's a strong mark. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Witts had his name written all over it. On the non-preferred, the Suns moving the ball well. Good kick. Joel, deep in the pocket. Tough angle.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Surely he can't from there. Don't tell me. He's kicked a miraculous goal.
And needed to get the first in the second quarter, and they have.
Well, I won't say they're... on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. The big men fly. Swallow, Miller under pressure. Kicks inside the forward 50. Holman bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Suns haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Draper slaps it out. Parrish is a clearance beast. He'll be sore in the morning. Witts, can he be the fire starter? Ridley, that's good vision. Quality delivery by foot. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Zerk Thatcher, Guelphy can keep it moving. They're running rings around them. Redmond in some space on the wing. Gets the kick away. Ballard desperate to win it back. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Ridley judged the flight well. Merritt. What a game he's having. McDonald tipping Woody. Great play. Good thinking and good execution too.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
Kicking for his first. Punched away.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Ellis goes towards half-back. Graham gets to the front spot. Slick hands. Lemons. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Kelly. That might attract a pack. No one can mark. Clean pickup. Couldn't get a disposal. McDonald tipping Woody can send them into attack. Shield. He's got it!
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Bombers have got a stranglehold on this match. Draper wins it out of the centre. Shield can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Swallow dangerous to leave on his own. Well played. His vision was excellent. He's everywhere at the moment. Shield, Heppel. The Bombers can smell blood. Graham takes an excellent grab. Miller, Anderson heads long towards goal. He's got the distance. but not the accuracy.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
McGrath brings it back in. Gee, they're playing well. They cannot keep him quiet. The Bombers have got out of jail. Shield. He's caught. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Good ruck work. Miller. Incisive handball. Swallow. Normally creative. It's a tough game. Keen to get this ball forward. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Goes wide with the kick. Draper pushes into space and receives the footy. Shield. They'll bide their time. McGrath. The Bombers look well drilled. McDonald, Tip and Woody with a chance to run. Honours the lead. Can he hit a target? McGrath. It's a high ball. Farah spoils. Long has a paddock in front of him. Anderson. Shield mops that one up. Draper. He's kicked it high. Martin fumbles it. Wiedemann. Desperate defence. And they're out of trouble. Hollins. What a hand pass. Swallow. What can he do with it? Good looking kick. Redmond. Spoils. Ridley. The Bombers under great pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Draper showing his skills. Parrish. Shield. That's not 15. Goes laterally. McGrath leading from the front. Merritt. The Bombers looking ominous. Stringer. That one was always his.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Lemons brings it back in. Ballard takes a beauty. What can they generate? Swallow. And they're away. Graham. Kicks to space. Anderson. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Suns are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Draper wins it down. Merritt. Solid tackle. Shield. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Witts with the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. The Bombers have all the answers. Who was he aiming for? Ballard went bang. McGrath cops some unwanted attention. Witts, he's so clean with the footy. Rao, it's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Heppel had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. A chance to clear now. Kelly makes position. Shield, McGrath takes the hand pass. Their ball movement has been impressive. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Anderson on centre wing has marked. Miller, sloppy disposal, and will have a throw in.
Normally the instruction would be to slow things down late in the quarter, but they might fancy another goal here.
Draper, the winner there. Parrish, he'll be annoyed by that. Rao. The Suns need to make inroads soon. Going at his first, and he's got it.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Suns are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Draper with a deft tap. Shield, that's not a mark. Wiedemann has been a real live wire. Good hands. Parrish, how will the umpire see this? He's got it!
The defenders can only do so much. The midfielders have also got to work hard defensively, or it just becomes too difficult.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Draper palms it down. Shield, Merritt. They're playing like champions. Hine, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. They're running rings around them.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
for a boost just before the break. This is very close.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Bombers would appear to have this one in the bag. The only question is the margin. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Rucks go at it. Shield. Was that a throw? Parrish. They're a big chance here. Gee, they're playing well. I've liked his game today. Punched away. And out of play.
The Bombers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Good ruck work. Merritt. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Shield, Draper, under pressure. Anderson runs onto it, blasts away. Who's front and centre? Heppel can't afford to panic. Hind, they're playing with purpose and poise. Ballard spoils. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Draper has rucked tirelessly. Shield has brought his own ball. Parrish. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
The Bombers have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's got it!
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Suns need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. The big men fly. Rao doesn't often waste it. Miller with a chance to run. Lukosius, he's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Laverde watched it off the boot. We're watching a very good side here. Searching kick. Rao wins it back. Great mark. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Draper, that one was always his. Parrish, they're leading them a merry dance. That's not a mark. Quality delivery by foot.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Their ball use has been first class. They're able to keep possession better than their opposition, which makes life so much easier.
The Bombers are giving them an absolute smashing. Draper wins it down. Caldwell, nothing doing with the kick. This is promising. Roses, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Underway once more. Draper had his measure today. Parrish trying to find a path. Martin takes the logical option. Guelphy. He's got it!
The Suns are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Bombers in this form would challenge anybody. The two big men do battle. Parrish in the thick of it as ever. Rao runs onto it. That's an impressive mark.
He'll fancy his chances.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Back into play. Heppel has found some space. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Parrish. They've got winners all over the park. Hind in the clear. That's skillful. Swallow has it now on centre wing. Is that holding the ball? He's done brilliantly. One of the few times they've missed the target. He's got an option in the centre square. Ballard dishes it off. Witts. He's under close attention. Miller rolling the sleeves up. Rao. Lukosius. Great hands there.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
McGrath to bring it back in. Heppel pushes into space and receives the footy. He might have thought about the corridor. Hine gives the handball away. Look at him go. Parrish. He's got under that one. Graham making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cops some unwanted attention. Normally delivers. Miller can keep it moving. Anderson. Casbolt closed him down and smothered the kick. Desperate defence. Laverde tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Happy to concede a behind.
He's off. Ridley heads wide with the kick in. Heppel marks in the back pocket. Draper, good handball. Parrish looking to extend this margin. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. He doesn't waste many. Swallow. That's not ideal. McGrath with the big fist. Parrish throws it on the boot. He's normally better than that. Is anyone home? Witts had his name written all over it. Heads for the pocket. Honours the lead.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
McGrath tasked with the kick in. Heppel works hard to present, ignoring the corridor for now. Witts read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Was he held without it?
He had prior opportunity.
Clever kick. Poor footy there. His field kicking is normally first rate. Lukosius for a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
Kicking behind is contagious. I'll hope the disease doesn't spread any further.
Away he goes. Ridley heads wide with the kick in. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Witts. Graham. This is promising. Rao lays it off. They've worked it well. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
Back into play. The Bombers have winners everywhere. What's he got on offer? Joel takes an excellent grab. Swallow. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's run into trouble. Gets his kick despite the heat. Caldwell. They're bloodthirsty today. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Well played.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Ellis goes towards half-back. Graham gets to the front spot. Kicks laterally. Farah. He's generally a good kick. Playing for pride now. They must tidy up their kicking. Probing ball. Shield. They're irrepressible at the moment. Defence 101 there, and we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Suns aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Miller, that's almost worth a kick. Swallow thought his way through it. Witts, the aerialist, will battle for this ball. Jeffrey, into the pocket he goes. No one can mark. Hine, crunching tackle. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Shield on the non-preferred. Graham got to the fall. Towards half forward with the kick. It's been that kind of day for them. By hand. Turns it over in the middle. Delivers it inside 50. Punched away. Long. Closed him down. Shield is calm in a crisis. The Suns guarding the corridor. Draper marks on centre wing. He's hit up the lead. Good vision there. Shield. He'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Witts showing his skills. Roses on the same page as his ruck. The kick was centimetre perfect. Joel. The Suns moving the ball well. The defence has fallen down. Casbolt is in a better position.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The Suns have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them. Time to check in with Gary.
The Suns can't throw the towel in here. They've got to treat this last quarter as if there's just a kick in it and try to lay down a template for how they'd like to go about their next match. They can't win the match, but they can get something out of it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the two big men. He ran into a brick wall. Good thinking and good execution too. Draper in the right spot. Martin, solid tackle. McDonald, Tip and Woody running in support.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Can they keep the footy this time? Swallow has a vice-like grip. Hollins has found some space at halfback. Miller, Hine, one step ahead. Attracted a crowd. They've put themselves under pressure. He's besieged.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Bombers are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Swallow. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Joel is the target, and he marks.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it. The Suns have the first of the last quarter. The big men fly. Shield has eyes only for the footy. Merritt, delightfully done. Parrish, can he hit a target? Martin is so strong one-on-one. He's already got two on the board, and he's proving a real handful. He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Draper had his measure today. They have a good understanding, those two. Wiedemann on a lead. They've got them on the overlap. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Bombers are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Suns are shot. What a debacle it's been. The two big men do battle. Swallow. It's a hot footy. That's a good option. And this looks promising. The defence is disorganised. Hollins is the man on the spot and is marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick. And he's put it through.
The Suns are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
Two goals each for the quarter. Witts looking for territory. Rao. Swallow. Marks at centre-half forward. Great play. Lukosius. That's a big play.
Already got one today.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
He's dead set, got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his team.
Back into play. We're watching a very good side here. McGrath. Laverde takes the hand pass. Quality delivery by foot. They're running rings around them. Long only knows one way. Rao in some space on the wing. Lukosius. That one was always his.
He'd kick this more often than not.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Back in the middle. Good ruck work. Shield. They cannot keep him quiet. Graham runs onto it. Delivers a long ball. Jeffrey. Look at the distance on that hand pass. The Suns having a purple patch. Long. They've worked it well.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Draper has rucked tirelessly. Shield is a clearance beast. Merritt, they're a delight to watch. The Bombers have winners everywhere. They're cutting them to ribbons. Perkins has got off the chain.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Shield, he's under close attention, heads for full forward. Collins, good kick. Miller has charged into space. That's well played. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Not a lot of positives today. Draper is a welcome presence in defence. Some indirect ball movement here. Zerk Thatcher working hard and being rewarded. Good looking kick. Perkins. They're toying with them now. They're a pleasure to watch. Merritt. Picking their way through. Redmond. That'll go close to the line. Ainsworth went bang, and out it goes.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Bombers will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed them.
A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Ridley leading by example. Perkins. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Caldwell has it at half forward. Brings it inboard. Leaves it behind. Wiedemann. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Bombers with the past 2 goals. Punch clear. Caldwell. He hasn't been himself today. Wiedemann delivers it inside 50. Honours the lead. It's a dominant display. Thumped away. Lemons. Just try to get it forward under pressure. Lukosius. Slick hands. Jeffrey. Casbolt. Good build-up. Navigated the traffic. He just dropped it. Draper runs onto it. Perkins in the centre square. The Bombers finishing strongly. Martin on centre wing. Can they get another one? Stringer commands the footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Stringer has 1 already. Now it's 2.
They've been beaten pretty easily, but I'm not sure many teams would have done much better against this side.
The Bombers go on their merry way. Draper with a deft tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Gee, they're playing well. Who's at home? Merritt! Great hands there.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
That is going very close.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Ellis to bring it in. Graham has found some space. Lemons with a chance to run. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. He's been dispossessed. Ellis displaying great endeavour. They've opened them up here. Not good off the boot. Ridley gets back and should repel. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Does well under pressure. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. They'll bide their time. Heppel can keep it moving. The Suns have denied them the corridor. No one can mark, and they see it out. Witts showing his skills. Martin, Shield. He just keeps racking up disposals. Perkins. Here's real danger now. Punched away. Merritt. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Witts wins it down. Anderson. It's a tough game. Miller cops some unwanted attention. He'll be sore in the morning. Martin. They're hungry for more. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Can they find a late goal? Good thinking and good execution too. Swallow. Might be time for one more score here. He's hit up the lead. He hasn't kicked it very well. No one can mark. Joel with half a chance. It's a desperate tackle. It's there!
The Suns have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Bombers came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and too good. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.